here. I'm with my turtle friend here, and we are still talking about animals that live in the sea. And this little guy is one of my favorites. He's a turtle, and I love him because he's green, my favorite color. So, silly reason to like an animal, but it's why I always liked the turtles. And what I like about them is that they have these hard shells right here, and that they can tuck themselves in. This one's just pretend, so I can't do that. And they always have their home with them. And if they get scared, they can tuck themselves in. And look at that. They're all safe and sound inside their little shell. And then they have a cute little tail too. So I'm going to read you guys a story about a turtle. Limu, the blue turtle and his Hawaiian garden. Look at all of those turtles in all different colors. We have blue and like a red, yellow, purple, orange, and green. All the colors of the rainbow. Look at that. Limu, the blue turtle, had the most beautiful underwater garden in the entire ocean. It was so beautiful that the sea creatures came from faraway places to live there. Limu loved his colorful Hawaiian garden and took very good care of it. Do you guys have a garden at home? It's where we plant things and can watch it grow. Look at all that. One day, Limu saw his friend Jonah, the humpback whale. Aloha, Jonah, he yelled. Aloha means hello in Hawaiian. Aloha, Limu, replied the whale. I know you love beautiful things, so I brought you a beautiful seaweed tree from the faraway forest. Thank you so much, said Limu. Wasn't that so nice of Jonah, the humpback whale? Limu planted the seaweed tree in his underwater garden. It looked beautiful among his other seaweed and corals. The seaweed grew and grew and grew. Oh, look at that. It grew so big that it blocked the sun from the other seaweed trees, and they started to wilt. When there was no more seaweed to eat, the small fishes left. When there were no small fishes, the big fishes had no food, so the big fishes left too. Soon, there was nothing in Limu's underwater garden except the huge seaweed tree. Oh, see, plants need the sun to grow, and the new seaweed tree took over, and it blocked the sun, so nothing can grow. So the fish didn't have any food. So they all left. So poor Limu. Let's see what happens. Limu decided to take the seaweed tree back to the faraway forest. Even though the seaweed tree was so beautiful, it was not good for his Hawaiian underwater garden. He put the seaweed tree in his mouth and started swimming towards the faraway forest. The tree was very large. It seemed to grow heavier and heavier with each paddle. Look, you can barely see Limu, but he's carrying that big seaweed tree. He must have big muscles, huh? Soon, Limu became very tired. If I leave the tree here, it will also destroy this part of the ocean. He knew that he had to continue on, but he was so tired. You look so silly, a voice from the dark blue water came. What are you doing? Look, he's trying so hard to move the seaweed tree. When Limu looked up, he saw a pink turtle. You're pink, said Limu. Yes, I am. And I am the most beautiful pink turtle in the world. My name is Coral, said the beautiful pink turtle. What are you doing? She asked. She is beautiful, isn't she? I need to take this tree back to the faraway forest. It is too big and blocks the sunlight from my other ocean plants, and they cannot grow, said Limu. My friends and I will help you move it. If you leave the tree here, it might grow in our gardens and destroy our sea plants, said Coral. He couldn't do that, huh? No. I need your help, Coral called to her friends. As Limu looked into the dark blue water, he saw an army of hundreds of jellyfish coming towards him. Jellyfish! We learned about those last week. Do you think they can help? I think so. Ooh, wait till you see this. They wrapped their long tentacles around the seaweed tree and started swimming towards the faraway forest. See what they did? I bet that made it easier to move them, huh? They wrapped them around. Kind of like how a snake can wrap around things. Soon they reached a huge forest of seaweed trees. There must be millions of seaweed trees. This is your real home, Limu told the seaweed tree. He replanted the huge tree next to the others. It's a whole field of seaweed trees. Thank you, said Limu. Now I have to go home and fix my garden. I don't know whether I can do that by myself. I will help you, said Coral. Everyone needs healthy plants to live. They worked hard to fix his underwater garden. Some of the seaweeds and fishes never came back, but some did. Their return made all the difference in the world. Aw, see? Now the sun's coming back and now the plants are able to grow. And those plants were able to feed some of the fishes. So the fishes came back and the other fishes that ate the fishes came back. Everybody was happy. Limu and Coral settled down together and enjoyed their new underwater Hawaiian garden with their children. And each child did his or her part to take care of the Hawaiian garden. Aw, looks like they all became a family. The end. And there they are with their whole family.